Hi, my name is Dr. Raul Enad from Cadenza Medical Clinic. We are going to talk about how stress affects the microbiome and how it would affect the micronutrients. Stress is around us all the time. It's unavoidable. Stress is associated with increased sympathetic tone. Your autonomic nervous system is not balanced, and you don't want that to be sustained. Sympathetic tone is a defense given to us by God, such that we can survive, such that we can fight and flight. The parasympathetic, on the other side, is where the state of relaxation, where you can rest and digest. Continuous stress can cause inflammation and pretty much is the underlying pathology of many chronic diseases. It can decrease your immune function. That's the reason why when you're stressed, you are predisposed to infection, like runny nose or viral infection or even chronic disease. Stress can be as simple as constant noise. It can be from the toxins of food, from processed food. It can be mental distraction or mental distress. And the most important thing is the stress coming from sleep deprivation. Sleep is very important. Without sleep, the system increases tone of the sympathetic nervous system. Cortisol goes up, the stress hormone, and a cascade of inflammatory processes results. Imagine the stress on how it would affect the probiome, so peaceful, dwelling in the jejunum, which is the second part of the intestine. This microbiome is important in health. Studies have shown that if there is stress that affects you, the microbiome is impaired. The balance of the microbiome is impaired, such that predominant good bacteria is diminished and the bad bacteria goes up. This is not a good state, or what you call a dysbiosis. If this is left unattended and not fixed or replenished, this will predispose the jejunum to a state of inflammation, or sometimes they call it a leaky gut. Now, the integrity of the jejunum is very important because the micronutrients predominantly is absorbed in the second part of the intestine called the jejunum. Let's talk about micronutrients. We talk about the macronutrients or carbohydrates, protein, and carbohydrates. As it enters the Krebs cycle that is processed to the end point of producing ATP, you need micronutrients for these processes to happen, to accomplish. Predominantly the vitamin B complex, the trace minerals like magnesium, zinc, all these minute elements or trace of elements and vitamins is needed in the processes of the production of ATP. In essence, if you're micronutrient deficient, you're not prepared to combat infection or combat the effect of producing cells like cancer cells. Each of these micronutrients has a role in production of a good, healthy state of the mitochondria. Stress, probiome, micronutrients, they're all related. Here at Cadenza Medical Clinic, we pay attention to investigating the details and curb down the effects of stress. Thank you.